My name is Helen Benali. Uzlane nisle tsadesh gizni basistin ashin sitche todich nishanale. I was born at Navajo Mesa, Arizona, which is about 36 miles east of Tuba City, Arizona. I grew up around north of Loop area, and then we moved to where we were. It's called Navajo Mesa, and I was very little when we moved. A lot of sheep, and I was sitting in the back of my grandmother Manali's wagon, and I would go up and down to help with the sheep and back up to the wagon. So we moved from there and settled at Navajo Mesa area, and that's where we lived until the relocation. Started moving all our belongings, like the cattle, the sheep, the horses, all the animals that we had, and our belongings.
And how was that feeling of moving?
Well, by then I was old enough to understand what public laws are. The other law, Public Law 96, 305, that brought the people that have grazing permits, which I inherited. Back in 1940s, my grandfather, my Che, had it. Then my mother had it for many years. Then I inherited around 1998. So that's how we brought our animals out here, our livestock. And since then, we've been out here.
How are you involved with 14R?
I'm their president. When I came back here in 2014, I started coming around. And they were trying to put an organization together, which is Navajo 14R Ranch Corporation.
All right, so then with 14R, what are the challenges that you face? So I'll just do a quick scan, because right now we are pretty remote, but there's a lot of people here, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. I didn't know about it till I met with Gene. Then he said demonstration ranch. I'm like, demonstration? Okay, did not know that. So he invited me out, and then here I am. Now I'm here about 14R. And it sounds like a very positive, moving grassroots program. So with every grassroots program, there's challenges. What's the challenges with 14R?
Right now, our biggest challenge is trying to get something in place because they are near phasing out this year sometime, the transition. We want to go under BIA, but I don't know what kind of challenge that Navajo Nation can throw at. We already have some issue with them, their plan, that we don't agree. Can
you give an example of one of their plans?
To take over this Padres Mesa Ranch. And as far as I know, I don't see it being successful with it.
Because right now, the hands that are running Padres Mesa and also everybody involved with it, it seems like it's a community involvement who are focused for the better well-being of all the communities, correct?
Yes. And then also the big reservation. Because we work with people out there, we do presentation, some of the things we learn, vaccination, et cetera. Make it happen, working together.
And it's community-based. I mean,
Community-based, yes.
I mean, if we look around right now, it's not Dene out here only. But then I hear like there's different groups coming in from Pinon, from Chambers,
Yes.
from the Newlands to Sanders, and also Rocky Ridge. But the company employees and the ranch hands, but also local communities who are helping donate, helping provide livestock. How much more grassroots can you get from that?
Yeah.
What do you think would be the best next step for 14R after this? After this interview?
What we want to do is restructure our organization. We're working on that right now to go for profit. That way we can bring in some of the overhead revenue. And then the other one is to have more involvement at the chapter level. 14R, BIA, and the chapter commission governancy should be all on the same level. We partnership with them, just like we partnership with Labette, BK Cattle Company, feedlot, and then casino. So that's where I'm coming from.
Where we are is called Parker Draw Range Unit, and we have seven grazing permittees that are allowed in there, including their families and extended family members. 2010, something like that. We started to talk about a yearling incentive. Okay, this programs, it started in 2009. The history about it is this is almost 60,000 acres of, it's a big land here. We would bring older calves in here and then sell our calves until they're yearlings. That whole idea just changed into a demonstration project, which is what you see now. Since the demonstration project started to happen, they invited the people to start off with the local people that relocated here. They were attending. Then they opened it up to anyone that's interested, like reservation-wide or even like Arizona Indians, or anybody that's interested in learning how to do the vaccination.
People here.
Yes, it's for everybody, like anybody that would be interested to observe, do hands-on, and to learn. That's
going all the way to Pinon and Santa Fe and Albuquerque. They come down here.
Yeah, the Padres Mesa. I believe it's the guys that we have here, like Gene Shepard and Anderson. Yeah, and then their immediate family members and their relatives and their helpers. I feel they're doing really good because they have good teachers and they teach one another, they help one another. He really does a good job. He does a lot of vaccination for us and with us. And he never says no. He's always willing to help, and he gets along with people. As well as Gene. Gene's like that. They're real good teachers.
So what type of support do you think would help?
Just like here, they just want to take the Padre Mesa away from us. Hey, it belongs to the stakeholders. You got to have their approval instead of just going over them. Get us involved. And the biggest challenge is the drought. You can see it.
To attack the drought situation. So there's a lot of education that we need to do on the Navajo, being that we are in an open range situation, you know. So there's a lot of facets to ranching other than buying a cowboy hat and saying yeehaw and taking it to town, you know. There's a lot to ranch management. Well, the thing that I would say is one of the things we're going to have to learn how, and we don't like it, but we have to do it, is we have to learn how to control our animals, which means putting up fences And anytime you put a fence, I mean, it's sacrilegious. You know, folks get to fighting, and this is my area. Really, we're here just for a little while. And after that, land's still going to be here. I'd like us, even as adults, learn how to use land properly for our kids. You know, if nothing else, leave that legacy behind. Leaving a good land, a good piece of land. And there's things that we can't control, like rain. You know, that's the good Lord's plan. You know, that's His plan. He works on that, and we just try to do the best we can and pray and hope. But there's other management skills that we need to learn, and that's what I feel.
I see. So that's 7 years old. I knew how to ride a horse. My dad made sure that I had my own horse when I was a teenager, my own saddle, and I used to ride. However, the baby kid ako khot e an le da siya ho ado bekasi ki atan tsada le ho ayazki nahani ho eyat eko yo eya akha ilie beson lenki bits aton sti aho o yi chong beso ki ako that's the value right there when you do raise the animal. After you sell it, you get you'll be satisfied with your incentive, your sale price, and the money that you get, and you can use that money any way you want. Ako ebony na the pepinal sauce shin ya ba khaya to bekashi do akhishin kwa lonni bekashi ya to tola to shin that atsko khishi kwa lonni the ya ba khotlian ya anin jiga pojos ahun jona anin jiga ya khatra akhos zoloko. You're flexible when you're young, and then your mind is very young and in sakes and jon ko it takes practice. You won't learn it in one day. Every day you do same thing over and over, and you become very good at what you're doing. Akoti ninda khagi chen that anle de ni chedon himasan the paye yen hiya ta hol at this that ya at tan lebe kasi bitsenta ako ya do esis to tata. So it's hard work to raise your own livestock, but you'll never go hungry. You have your land, the water with it, and the food right there that you see. So you won't ever have to rely on ground beef and other like chicken from the stores. You always raise your own chicken and pigs, and that's one thing that the parents and the children they have to find time when they want to teach their children, their family, these things. And that's what Jean and Anderson are doing right here. They're teaching the people. That's a very good way to teach the young ones. Invite them, have them come and have things available that they can use or do and help out.
Oh, appreciate it.
Oh.
And God bless you guys. Have a wonderful week and continue on.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Right, take care, son.
Like cattle raised different parts of the ranch. We also done the lease program, the bull leasing program, and most of those bulls on new lands, I got them all back by August 1st. It worked out perfectly fine. The truck came and picked them up. Now it's just the outside that I have bulls out. I'm not sure how many bulls I have on the outside still. sales are coming up, and I hope you guys get them all ready to sell with us. You guys all have a good day, and I want to say thanks again.